We want to get back out live to ABC 10's Garshpal Sangha. He has been there since this has broken out. Garshpal, since we last spoke, I know you were gathering some information and new developments have just emerged. All eyes are on this helicopter. We are hoping that no one is very seriously hurt. At last check, we don't know what had happened to anyone who may have been on board or on the ground. Do you have any updates for us in that regard, Garshpal?
Yeah, Laura, the last update that we received just about 10 minutes ago from Sacramento Fire Department is that there were 3 people on that helicopter. Those 3 people currently have critical injuries and they were taken to the hospital. But right now, as you take a look down there, we are on the 48th Street overpass overlooking Highway 50. And what you see there on your left-hand side, that is eastbound direction. And on the right side, rather, is the westbound Highway 50. But you can take a look at that area. It may be difficult to make out, but you can see there in the center of your screen, that is where the helicopter landed on eastbound Highway 50 there. Police have this area closed off. That's the main reason why eastbound Highway 50 is closed at this point. But the Sacramento Fire are telling me at this point that 3 people are in critical condition and that this was a reach helicopter that likely accesses the UC Davis Medical Center and that no bystanders were hurt. Originally, there were reports that this helicopter may have crashed onto a car. We're learning that was not the case, so they're telling us no bystanders were hurt. And now I did ask Sacramento Fire where this helicopter was going, where it was coming from. What they told me is they don't have that information at this point, but that there was no patient on board, just the 3 crew members who are in critical condition at this point. Right now, we don't know how long Highway 50 eastbound is going to remain closed, but you can take a look at those pictures there. That helicopter coming right in the middle of eastbound Highway 50 between Stockton Boulevard and the 48th Street overpass. In between that area, that is why they have this area closed off. So the new information that we did get is that 3 victims are in critical condition. All were on board on that reach helicopter. Laura.
Garshpal, just a few minutes ago, we were listening to an interview you had done with a young man who said he saw the helicopter crash. Can you remind our viewers, for anyone just joining in, what it was like speaking with that man and what he had shared with you? Can you describe for us what he told you, Garshpal?
Yeah, it was something he wasn't expecting. He said he went out to look at the full moon, and then as we was looking at it, he saw this helicopter come into his frame, and he didn't really know whether it was spiraling or what form, but he definitely did hear the impact that it happened at that point. He says that's where he went in to call 911, and I'm sure there were many more people that once they saw that, they sort of rushed to the scene to help out. But he was just sort of, I don't know if amazed is the right word, but he was just sort of in shock as to what he was seeing. Didn't really believe what was happening until he felt the impact. That's when it sort of snapped out of it, called 911, and that's where first responders came to help the 3 members that were on board this reach helicopter. And that's a medical helicopter that usually transports patients from one hospital to the other, but we're told no patients were on board, just the 3 crew members on this helicopter, Laura.
Okay, Garshpal, I mean, you're absolutely right. It is a shocking scene. It's a stunning scene for anyone, totally unexpected. I know you've been out there for several minutes now since this has broken out. From your vantage point, have you been able to see any kind of work that the crews down there have been doing? I've been trying to watch along with you as our cameraman has been down there, showing the scene. But have you been able to make out any kind of work and what they've been doing to keep folks safe down there?
Yeah, right now what you're taking a look at, this is a lot less police activity, first responder activity than we saw an hour ago. So a lot of first responders have since left the scene, but you can just see the police tape that's there. They haven't really messed with that scene. They're really securing it at this point. But right now, the amount of law enforcement and first responders that we saw about an hour ago, there are a lot less. And there were some even on the right side, on the westbound Highway 50 side. Those have since left, and that's why traffic on westbound Highway 50 heading into Sacramento is moving a lot faster than it was about an hour ago. It came to almost a standstill. So mostly a lot of that activity that is happening right now is on the eastbound side, and you can see the the area where that helicopter had crashed has a police tape around it. So police are continuing to secure this scene to make sure they collect all the evidence that they can. As you can imagine, when a helicopter does crash, it sends debris in a large debris field. So right now they just have this scene secured. Police have been going in and out, but a lot of law enforcement have since left. So no word on what's happening there, but it's going to take some time before they can get eastbound Highway 50 reopened. Laura?
Yeah, Garsh Paul, that is understandable. As we see right here live on our screens here, a remarkable scene, a helicopter right in the middle of the busy 50 freeway, which is now completely shut down. Several lanes of traffic completely shut down in the heart of Sacramento here. Garsh Paul, an evolving situation to say the least, but just to recap some information that we had just learned from Garsh Paul on our scene, 3 people, the 3 of the victims critically injured, no bystanders on the ground have been hurt, but this is a situation we're going to be following throughout the night. Please don't go anywhere. We're staying on top of this. We have several crews on the scene, including we're tracking the traffic updates too. At this point, we are told there is no estimated time to reopen this busy Highway 50 shut down because of this helicopter crash you see right in the middle of the freeway there.